Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, m&m&m. That stands for math, makeup, and more. Today we're going to be focusing on the second letter M, which is makeup. I'm going to show you guys how you can get this nice little bronze glam on super easy using super affordable products. And yeah, so let's get started with today's video. The first thing I always do is I always prime my face, and I use the infamous, TikTok famous, Instagram famous e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. So after I prime my face, I like to go in and start with my foundation. Today I'm going to be using the Juvias Place foundation. It's their Velvety matte foundation. Make sure you get down into your double chin, blend it out a little bit. My eyebrows get covered in it, and that's alright, everybody. Don't worry about the eyebrows. And sometimes I get too much on my hand, and so what I just do is I kind of just scrape it back onto the top, and I'll reuse it. Next, I'm going to be taking everyone's go-to favorite, the Tarte Shapetape Concealer. I have to just keep scraping off the excess because if not, I'm going to look crazy. I always feel like it looks crazy when you're trying to conceal your brows and then you have like white, and there's not like a nice concealer in the middle. And from the excess from my forehead, that's what I like to bring down to go on my nose, because if I put it on my nose, it just goes everywhere. So I kind of drag it down my foundation to help it blend into my neck, because I'm the queen of having unblended foundation on my neck. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Photofocus translucent powder. This was so cheap and I think it is amazing. And so I'm taking actually a different wet beauty blender. I really like using a wet damp beauty blender to do my powder, especially under my eyes, because I just think it soaks into your skin so much better. I like it a lot. I got these little holders for beauty blenders and I love them. They're so cute. Got them off of Amazon. So next up, I will be doing my brows. To do my brows, I use the Anastasia brow pencil. This spoolie is the best spoolie I've ever used. I don't know why it's so good. I don't. So I brush out my brows first. There's already product on it because I'm not in a place yet where y'all get to see me without my eyebrows completely. Next, I take the Maybelinne TattooStudio brow dip. Pomade? The brow pomade. So I just take a little bit, and if I feel like my brows thing is not thin enough, I pinch it so I get a nice thin look. I always start with this brow. It's my better brow. You're gonna see the craziness that comes with this brow once I do them. So this eyebrow, definitely my biggest flex in the world, to be honest with you guys. And then this girl, oh my god. People always saying eyebrows are sisters, not twins, but damn, I wish my eyebrows were a little bit more related. I'm gonna do the same process. So I take this little Morphe brush. What number it is, can't tell you. Just a little flathead concealer brush. And yeah. So I generally conceal them. So one little thing I hate when I conceal my brows is when I do the top, and you can see that it gets so white from my concealer because I use a lighter concealer. So what I like to do is I just take my foundation, and you know how I kind of scrape off the excess on the top. I usually get too much. I use that little excess on the top, and that's what I like to use to conceal the upper part, the top. So that is my eyebrows. Next up is eyeshadow. So I'm going to be using today the little Nude from Colourpop. I love Colourpop. Great price, great product. And I'm going to start off with the shade Bare to Wear. That's cute. Cute on me. I'm going to take my Morphe M573. Oh, look at these names. And I'm going to start on the very corner. I always start on the bottom corner and then bring it in, because it's always okay for me to have my edges be darker. Just do little circles and then I'll start bringing it in. So I'm going to take All Natural. I'm using that same brush because I like the way this brush feels, and I'm doing that same thing just to darken it up. Go ahead, and I'm going to kind of alternate by using the Cocoa and Mug Off. I'm going to kind of go back and forth between these two shades. Let's switch up to a M518. Alright, so now I'm going to take that same little flathead brush that I use for everything, and I'm going to cut my crease. Always do that little quarter half cut crease. I just put it down, and I do a little bit on both sides because I don't like working with a lot of... Alright, sorry, my camera just fell. Put product on both of my eyes because I like to work with just a little bit of product. Cute. So then I'm gonna take Tarte. It was from their Unicorn collection. I love this brush for packing on. I'm always gross and I always lick my brush before I put on any pressed kind of pigment. I do a little look, and I'm gonna put on hers, this little one first. I save like the teeniest portion in the front of my eye, just for a lighter color, a little more pop. And so this side I kind of cut a little too high, but I'm gonna just go in. I'm gonna take a mixture of all the shades I can use. And I'm taking the R37 brush, a little thinner, I'm gonna get a little more precision. And I'm gonna kind of take eyeshadow and cover up that concealer again so it's not cut so high right there. Okay, and I'm gonna take the same brush, dip it again, and I'm gonna go in for the shade Wink Wink. And then once that's done, I'm gonna take my R37 again. I'm gonna go in with Moody now, and I'm gonna darken the edges and kind of blend out that metallic into. There's that for you. And then to brush it off, I always use this huge Morphe brush. It's CE41. Next thing is we're gonna go in and put some eyelashes. So I'm gonna try these Ardell lashes and the Studio Effects lashes. And for eyelash glue, you have to use the infamous dual lash glue. I use it in the white clear. This is my favorite eyelash glue. So biggest thing when applying eyelashes, let it get tacky. But I want my eyelashes to dry a little bit more before we do that. So I'm gonna just take, this is my go-to, I might switch it up, who knows? It is the shade Delish. And it's really old, it's a Tarte one, Tarteist Lippy. I love this color. There's that color too. And I think my eyelashes are good. So I take my favorite eyelash. What is it called? Mascara. That's me. My favorite mascara is the Covergirl LashBlast Volume 1. I need the waterproof one, is the only one. So next up, I'm going to be doing contouring my face, bronzer, whatever you like to call it. This is a little Bobbi Brown brush. I got it from this little bronze palette from them. I don't like the bronze palette, but I love the brush. So my go-to is this Lovecraft Beauty bronzer. And I just kind of go back and forth and yeah. And then at the end I take the darkest shade and I take it on the very top and then I blend it down. Next up is blush. My blush is, of course, the famous Luminoso by Milani. And for blush, I like to use this Morphe one. And I feel like with this blush, you can see, it just gives me such a nice natural glow. I am though, I'm gonna take a little bit of highlighter. It's a MAC one. A little bit on the tip of my nose. And for this is a BH Cosmetics highlighter one. And I'm gonna take that same beauty blender I used to do my face. And I'm gonna take, I love this beauty blender because it has this nice little edge. I don't let it sit there. And I just kind of brush it off. And I have become a huge gloss girl. I love lip gloss. I'm gonna take this Buxom lip gloss. I'm gonna do my hair and then I'm gonna be right back to show you the complete look. And so here it is. This is the final look. I just did my hair to make myself look a little bit more presentable. Yeah, here's a little close-up of the eyes. So yeah, stay tuned because our next video, I have a little surprise for you guys. It is going to be my first time using, I'm sure you feel like the box is more infamous, the James Charles palette. I did get the mini one because it was sale, half off. And I can't wait to try it and see what kind of look I can create with this guy. So stay tuned, next video, we're gonna test this guy out.